We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. On the Dallas sideline, it is their head coach. This guy is putting together a season to remember, unbeaten and untied to this point. Across from him, the former defensive coordinator of the Cowboys and the current Commanders head man, Dan Quinn. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen. Glad you're with us. Austin Seibert will be the one to get the proceedings underway. And off we go from just outside our nation's capital. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike. And I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll get that to Javonte Williams.
I think this is something that we can expect the rest of the day here, Mike, in the passing game. They love getting the running back involved early. And I think until the defense shows they got a plan to take him away, expect them to continue to find ways to get him involved in the passing game.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Dak going to give this to Blue. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Cowboys.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Second down, Prescott. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he will score. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard. Line. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
So I like these plays. I think the more guys, Mike, that you can get involved in the ground game, the better. And of course, they're going to get enough touches to their back in a traditional sense, but make the defense defend every blade of grass from sideline to sideline and from line of scrimmage to the end zone. And one of the best ways to do it is to get your wide receivers, get your speed guys involved in the run game.
Daniels to throw on second down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll try and get there on the ground. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. Fortunately, he's able to get back on it, so not only will it not be a turnover, but in fact the drive keeps going. It's a first down. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. On second down, it's Daniels. He'll step up and run this. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides. A tough spot here. Third and long. They'll motion over Samuel. On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. That is caught by the tight end. Ben Sinnott. Touchdown, Washington. It's his third touchdown on the year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike. Greg, first and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Austin Seibert now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Cavante Turpin on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently second in that category. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 38 now, here is 2nd and 4. They'll go again here with Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 18 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down. They'll run with Blue. Oh, a loose football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The returner will get away from it, and it's going to be marked down at the 15. The Commanders' offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
This one not quite on target. Had him too much. That one falls incomplete. 3rd and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will have the Commanders' 1st down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. The 33-yard line.
That one complete to Brian Robinson. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
That's good for a comeback.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. On the zone read, here's Daniels. The defense not fighting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain. Here's 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Osa Odigizua in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. To return, it is Turpin. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. That's out wide to Williams. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He'll drop this down to Williams. The 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Prescott now. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Pistol now for Prescott. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a yard. Play fake. Prescott. Now he'll air one out. And that is incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick. So, Mike, it's actually funny to say, but these are actually the kind of offensive possessions that defenses want you to have, right? So the idea on defense is make them snap it again, make them go the long way. So at some point, when they continue to get fresh sets of downs, expect them to try to get a big play, try to generate a chunk, and try to move the ball down the field at a quicker pace.
On first down, here's Blue. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the one, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Cowboys.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. First and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set, take over. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is first and 10. Here's Daniel. The throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Commander's first down. Here's Robinson. And a good run there. Gonna get him 5 yards. From the 21, here's second down and 5. Come on. Hey. To throw is Daniels. He'll go right and find his running back. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Here we go. 19.
Daniels now going to look to throw. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And the Commanders are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. They'll run with Robinson. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal. They'll throw with Daniels. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Brian Robinson Touchdown, Commanders. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Commanders will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. And as this season starts to wind down, we look ahead to NFL honors the week of the Super Bowl. Take a look at some of the candidates to take home the award for the Offensive Player of the Year. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Dak. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. That one on the tackle, Terrence Steele. They run over center with Williams. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. On 3rd down, Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On the ground, it's Blue. And that's going nowhere. Thrown down, literally and awkwardly, right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, Prescott. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and to the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd down. Checking it down, this one is caught. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds. Again, Prescott to the air. He'll let this go for Pickens. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. But a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Now it's Williams. And he'll have the 1st down at the 26. So good job on the ground to keep this drive rolling. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This one from 43 yards away. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Final 3 weeks of the season are already upon us, and I'll come out and say it. It's when playoff teams become also-rans, and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin in Western New York. The Bills at home for an AFC East battle with the Miami Dolphins. And let's sit back and watch Devon Achane. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos as they host the Kansas City Chiefs. And this is Rashee Rice. Just get his hands on the football and let him do the rest. 58 yards for the score. The Chiefs are going to wind up winning by 17. Lastly, we head out to SoFi Stadium. It's the Chargers hosting the New England Patriots. And this is Justin Herbert. He had it going. This, one of his 4 touchdown passes on the day. The Chargers win their third straight game as they get the victory today. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Things getting interesting now as the regular season starts to wind down. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field.
Check.
Play action. Here's Daniels. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Robinson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Come on.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That finds Samuel working across. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They run over center with Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That is 14 for the second time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10.
A run here with Mitchell. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down, they need 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. To the goal line and in. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Washington. His 4th TD grab of the season.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Seibert out now for the extra point. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. After the touchdown, here's Seibert to kick it away. CeeDee Lamb there to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. On 1st down, right back to Williams. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They run straight ahead with Blue. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. It's another run here for Williams. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Cowboys first down.
They'll run it with Williams. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 7. A shotgun snap for Prescott. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. On the give, it's Williams. And he'll get about 5.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
That's out wide to Williams. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
And the Cowboys first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys have taken a 4-point advantage. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense and running back Brian Robinson on the field for their next drive. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with first and 10. That's McLaurin open on the left side.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. The veteran, Kenny Clark, in on the stop. It's going to be third. They need 1.
Third and 1.
They'll run the sneak. And he will have the Commanders' first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off the zone read, Daniel's going to hang on to it. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Taken down behind the
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll motion over Samuel.
7-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Hey!
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Daniels. Short one there to the tight end, Fan. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. To the air again is Daniels. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. He'll step up and run. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. They'll run with Mitchell. And he will get into the end zone. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Commanders. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big.
An important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. It's up and through. And the Commanders go up by 3. It's 27-24. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. CD on the return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain. From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. Now Prescott. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a 1st down. Here comes the jet sweep. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down. On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll go again here with Williams. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Cowboys. Play action now. Prescott. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Every possession is so critical in these close games. The one thing you can't have here is a turnover. Really nice job making sure that ball is uncatchable and just line up and snap it again.
They run over center with Williams. Finding space at the 15. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. Prescott on first down. Now a screen set up for Blue. And a good job there of hemming him in. They get it to the 8-yard line. Now here's second and goal. Play fake. Prescott. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. The kick is good. The Cowboys have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Commanders' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Slot man gonna move in motion left. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Donovan Izaraku in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
On the move, past the 40. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Cowboys' 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 9.
Come on. Hey,
The motion man here is McClure. The RPO, that one is complete. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Daniels gonna throw again. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals, but in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. they'll get together prior to the second down play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 35, here's second down and 9. Now it's Williams. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. Talk things over before third down. Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 42-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come to the line now on second and 2. They'll go with Williams.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On third down, here's Williams. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the line. Yes. First down. To a knee goes Prescott. And that should do it. Second and 11. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December. They continue to be the #1 team in all of football. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.